John Cena's heel runs is one of the biggest missed opportunities I've ever seen in my life. They almost had it perfect. When he turned heel, there was like a shockwave in the air, and everything changed about the WWE forever. But there's one man that really messed it up: The Rock. This was gonna be a perfect storyline, one for the ages, one that cemented Cena's legacy forever to all the doubters, all the haters, everything. This was it. I've been a Cena fan since I was like 2 years old, okay? I've been defending this guy forever and ever. And all these years, I've always seen texts and Facebook, Snapchat, everything about how Cena should turn heel. Everybody in the world that was like a grown ass man over the age of like 30 wanted him to turn heel forever. And he finally did it. They pulled the trigger. They had the perfect moment. And 5 to 6 months later, they turned him back. They couldn't handle the pressure. I genuinely don't know why it all failed. I think if The Rock showed up, it would have been perfect, but I think Cena could have held it down himself too. I think they were just lost and they didn't give him any ammo to work with. There has been so many controversies throughout this heel run, and it makes me think that it almost ruined his whole legacy. We only have 4 months left. We have like 15 dates. They ruined so many matches and moments. They made him face like R-Truth. They had a tag match with Logan Paul. He faced Cody like 3 times. And it just makes me think like all this could have been avoided so easily. But I do have to say that we have gotten some great moments as he's turned heel. We wouldn't have gotten that chamber moment. We wouldn't have gotten the last real champion in the Never Seen 17, which is one of the hardest catchphrases I've ever heard in my life. And I gotta be honest, I don't think we would have gotten the record-breaking 17th world title run. Because if you remember, John Cena lost to everybody when he was a face. The only way he's been winning is if he's cheating. He lost to like Finn Balor, Solo, so many people, bro, Austin Theory. He lost to so many people when he was a face. And he's been getting jobbed out for like the last 7 years. So what do they do? What do they really do at SummerSlam? Do they have Cody turn heel? What does Cena turn back? Wait, what happens? Well, they have Cena turn back face with one promo having it being a face versus face match where Cody got booed the entire match. So not only did it switch up the whole storyline again, it puts Cody in a terrible position. You know how crowds just be going to the flow of everything. Cody's gonna keep getting booed and they gotta speed up his heel run. But on the other hand, let me tell you though, at SummerSlam when Cena came out, it was magical. This match was absolute perfection. Cena was hitting moves I haven't seen him hit since like 2016. He was balling and Cody was too. It picked up early on too. We got a super FU through the announce table. Michael Cole finally calling it the STFU. We also got the spot of a lifetime with Cena hoisting Cody up on the elevator, then tossing his ass like a sack of shit. Cody finally going to that place and doing whatever he can to win, doing back-to-back finisher 3-peats and kicking out, to finally a real passing of the torch moment where Cody hit the last real salute and ended Cena. But man, if you were already mad at Cena losing the match, just afterwards while you were soaking in his face turn, we got the Republican final boss coming out and dogging him. What a turn. Thanks for coming back, John. He turned back and just got hit with a double dose of doom. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned back heel, I'm gonna be honest with you. So now, we were back to square one. And I was gonna make this video like a month ago, but Josh was like, nah, man, it's gonna pick up, just wait. Yeah, I'm sure it picked up, bro. But anyways, there's just so many pet peeves I have with this. Like, all right, Cena is supposed to be a heel and like, oh, you get nothing. But he comes out with a new shirt every week and a shitty ass title belt for every city. Hey, they got my ass though. I copped one of these shirts. But it just reminds me of when like back in 2021, he came back and they just used him for like dark matches. Look at this face. This is the face of a man who conned the WWE fans. He knew this shit was ass. But this is one of the main controversies of Cena's run. Travis Scott. We were supposed to get this monstrous faction of power, but instead, Cena got ditched because The Rock only wanted Cody, and he used this to send a message because if you remember on IG, The Rock responded to a comment to this guy where he got asked, "Are you really not working Mania? Say it ain't so. Don't believe any of that bullshit, man." Basically insinuating that he was going to be there. And of course, he wasn't. This is where Cena had to carry on the entire Cap character arc by himself with absolutely zero ammo. But they reeled us back in with the nostalgia when they brought in Randy Orton. Man, it just felt right. Their promos were hilarious. Cena spinning back on a kid 6 times in front of his dad is an all-timer moment. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight, kid. Bet your loser dad didn't teach you that one. And don't look at me like you're gonna do anything either. Like, this was so great. But then, we'd finally get the match. But the main story of the match was R-Truth. They had these shitty rappers trying to get a Cena feature, ruining his run. This was another controversy though. So R-Truth got in the storyline of a lifetime, and then right after, the WWE let his contract expire like he was a joke. Man, I don't even know what they've been doing with him ever since. But during this whole time, we still have Cody trying to be the top babyface. So here's what they do. They have Raw's world champ Jey Uso team up with Cody, and they have Cena team up with Logan Paul. Come on, bro. Cena and Jey are going merch sale for merch sale, and Cody and Logan are having a battle of the tryhards. Just wasting our time, honestly. But I don't even hate Logan. Like, we got that Cleveland connection, but man, give us something worth it. And you know what? They did. Because next up, we got John Cena versus CM Punk one last time.
Hustle, loyalty, and respect for 20 plus years. You've been selling all these people and all these kids bullshit. Punk, the biggest hypocrite of them all. You have become the New York Yankees.
This feud cooked. Over the last year, CM Punk has taken his spot as my second favorite wrestler of all time. Even his promos from AEW to now, I think he's gotten even better on the mic. These guys only had 3 weeks to build a match, and we got 3 overnight classic segments. The callbacks, the callouts, it was flawless. Cena kept it simple. He wanted to expose Punk for the fraud he thinks Punk really is. But Cena said if you want a title shot, you gotta sell out and go against your morality to get it. Punk has to go to Saudi Arabia to get his title shot, which is another controversy in itself, but who cares? This is Punk's last chance in wrestling. He gotta do what he gotta do. 2 weeks later, we'd get a legendary callback perfectly executed. John Cena would face R-Truth, and at the end, he won and put Punk through a table. He would proceed to grab a mic and go to town on Punk. Punk, there's one thing you're better at than me. You're the best bullshitter in the world. I'm breaking the fourth wall. Dude, he was having so much fun, you could tell. You change your values as much as I change my t-shirts. He's heating up. He's on fire. You're promo potato salad, pal. And you're not against TKO. Dude, you're Mr. TKO. You were the best in the world for 7 minutes, 14 years ago. Phew. Punk wasn't going to take this laying down. Well, he did for 10 minutes, but he got back up and he would take something from Cena. We got Punkonomics. He brought up Nikki, Kendrick, Drake, him burying talent, Hogan again, and how they chant that Cena can't wrestle. Can we talk about Nikki real quick? This girl came back to have a retirement tour at the same time as Cena, and she went on Cena's Top Ops podcast the weekend of SummerSlam. Nikki Bella is for the streets, my bros. But back to it, we get Cena vs. Punk in a fun match with a Seth interference, and Cena not using the title to cheat, him recreating the hug, the ref getting pummeled as a great callback to Cena decking John Laurinaitis at Money in the Bank 2011, and then Cena retaining. I mean, yeah, I might be a little biased, but these are my 2 GOATs in the same ring. How can I not love this match, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, now we're basically caught up. I really thought The Rock was going to show up at SummerSlam, but once everybody started talking about it, I knew they weren't going to pull it off because they try to go for this shock factor moment, I guess. But now we're in a weird position because just announced a couple hours ago, Cena is going to face Logan at Paris, and he's probably going to face Brock at Crown Jewel. So now we only have 2 Cena pay-per-view matches left. One is probably going to be in War Games, and the other one is his last ever match. You just know Cena is going to want to lose because that's just how he is. But that was another problem with this run. Cena isn't stepping up and taking a bit of control. He's just taking whatever they give to him. Come on, gang. Cena did not choose Lesnar. The WWE made their choice, though. They chose money over one of their most loyal soldiers, and the guy that most of the people watching this video made them start watching the WWE. WWE had the easiest angle ever fall into their hands, and they waterboyed that shit. It just felt so forced and so make-believe, but I don't want to waste time hating on this. They gave up on it. The Rock definitely sold all their momentum too. I don't even want to blame Triple H on this. But when Cena came back to us and said, I want to leave WWE with the world title, not because I want to ruin wrestling. I love wrestling. He says with his voice quivering,
I want to take this home with me so after I'm gone, you guys don't forget about me.
Like, when did it get so sad, bro? Like, that's the thing. Cena has been killing it this whole time. His acting, his facial expressions, his promo, all have been killer. Did he turn face for Brock Lesnar? Yes. Did he low-key screw Cody? Yes. But at least we could say we got heel Cena in John Cena's last year. We got half heel, half face. Just WWE, please do not mess this up. We got 4 months left with the greatest of all time. Do not screw it up. And I gotta mention one more line before I forget. This Sunday,
The only platinum rapper showing up to whip your ass is me.
this is one of the coldest lines Cena has ever said. But they turned him heel for a behind-the-scenes show, milked his merch, and turned him face for a guy in a lawsuit. But they could still save this. Give us a classic with Logan, a fun match with Brock, maybe a little IC title open challenge. I don't know, it's just something fun in the middle. Maybe put him in like a War Games match. I know he's old as shit, but like, I don't know, maybe you could do something. And then in his last match, just give us something worth it. But anyways, my bros, I'm out, man. Subscribe, join the ride, and rise above TKO. That was so ass.